Is your bathtub drain clogged or draining slowly? It could be a buildup of hair, shampoo, conditioner. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to unclog it and get it working again. So let's get started. A quick disclaimer before we get into the video. Liability disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered professional advice. All information is provided in good faith. I make no representation or warranty of any kind regarding the accuracy, adequacy, validity, or reliability of any information on this video. Any reliance you place on such information is strictly at your own risk. So these are the two tools that I use. One of these snakes that you could pick up from your big box stores or online. And I also use a coat hanger from your dry cleaning. I put a tab on one end and a small little tab on the other, just like that. I use both of them. So first things first is grab a Phillips head screwdriver or whatever you have. And I'm going to take out this drain cover. Be careful with the screw. You don't want to drop it. Like that, and put it off to the side. And all you're going to do is you're going to take this tool and put it into the drain, and we're going to pull it out. And see all the stuff coming out? Grab a paper towel, and this is hair and conditioner, some shampoo. Shampoo usually washes out, but it's usually a conditioner that binds everything together. And so put it in and just pull it back out, and you have some stuff coming up. Wear some glasses because it may spray up at you. And all I'm doing is just gently putting it in the first couple of inches and then pulling it out. And you don't want to put it back in, so all I'm doing is just wiping it on the paper towel and then going back in again. What I use this little tool for is sometimes you get some of this stuff right up out in here, the hair, and I just like to pull it out because I don't want that going back to the drain. And there you go, see, look, got the whole big clump coming up. And sometimes you could put this in and just twist it, it'll grab the hair and then pull it out. So, this is the stuff I pulled out so far. And it was all right at the bottom of this drain. There's another piece. So I do a combination of both. I like this little pick tool because this gives you the handle. And at the bottom, I have just a little tab. And I'll just wipe some of this off. And I'll go back down to the drain again. You can see a big piece coming up. I'll grab. It wasn't that big. So I usually start from here first. And I try to get as much as I can out. Wipe some of this stuff up so it doesn't go back down the drain. Throw in the garbage. And then the other thing that I do is I do take apart this drain stop because you can actually go down through there and get even more of the stuff up. If you do go this route, just be careful. When you unscrew these, you don't want these screws falling into the drain. Take that screw out. Put it off to the side, not in the tub. Take the other one out. And now it comes out. You gotta be careful if you're gonna take this route and take this apart. Do it at your own risk. Once you take this out, there's nothing supporting There's nothing supporting this pipe other than how it's connected to the base. There is a rubber washer back here. You don't want this rubber washer falling behind the bathtub because you're not going to get it. So what I like to do is, once you take that apart, I'll put these 2 screws back in. You can do either both or one. I'll do 2 just to keep it in the same spot. Once that's done, clean up this little snake, this little plastic snake that you have. And I'm going to push this right down through here until I feel it bottom out. I'll twist it around a little bit until it gets down a little bit more, and then I'll slowly pull up. I can feel it grabbing onto something. Look at that. Look how much you can get out of there. Push it backwards just to get it up and off. And I'll do the same thing again. Push it down as far as it goes and just twist it 180 degrees and push it a little bit further down and do it again. As you're doing that, it's rotating and it's grabbing whatever it can. And then slowly just pull it up. Look at that. Even some more. And this is what's causing your drain to drain very slowly. I'll keep on going. And just gently, you don't need a lot of pressure. It's coming out. Oh, there's another big blob of hair and conditioner. All right, so once that's done, I'm going to go back into the bottom and do the same thing. Go in as far as I can and slowly pull up some stuff that's coming out. Wipe that off. And I'm going through there's like 4 little slots down here with the drain. So I'm just going through each one of them and seeing what I can pull out. Sometimes you go in through a different slot. You might go in a little bit further than where you initially were able to go into. And grab another paper towel. Wipe some of this stuff up. Look at all this stuff. Go back in through here. That might be it. So I'll look down through the drain, I'll put through again, right through here for a second. Some more stuff, a little bit. The smaller stuff is not too bad. It'll actually make its way through the drain. Turn on the water. See how it flows. You can hear it now going down. So as that's working, I'm gonna get whatever else is in there. I'm gonna let this flow just a little bit, and I'm just gonna go through here again. See if I can loosen anything up and let it just go down the drain. I like just letting the water flow a little bit, just like that. Just get it down the drain. It's worked for me. But this drain's unclogged and it's done. I'll clean some of these surfaces off. All right. I'll put the bottom drain in first. I'll clean off the little bit of hair that's on here. You just gotta feel around to see where the threaded part of the drain is. Grab a screwdriver. And this only has to be snug, it doesn't have to be cranked down. All it is a piece of sheet metal. Just snugging it down. Now I'll take these off, because once that's done, if you drop it, it's not gonna fall down the drain. Take this one off. Grab another paper towel, and I'll clean the surface up. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, just call a plumber and have him do it. You know, if you want to take apart this, you're not going to do any damage by taking apart the bottom drain cover and going through this and see as much as you can get out. If you do take the drain stopper out, this assembly, you do get a lot more out. When you do put this back in, if there's anything on here, clean this up too. It's going back in. There's a little bit of slime on here from the drain. This cover, if you notice the way this cover is set up, there's a little slot down here. It's in a little opening. This faces downwards. If the bathtub overflows, any water that comes up is going to go through this slot that's open and down into the drain through here. And if your drain's not stopping or not shutting off completely, it's adjustable through here. You can just twist this and adjust it. Once you do that, get one thread started, get the other thread started, align it where it's right in the center, and screw it in. You don't need to crank these bolts down. There's a rubber washer, so I'm just feeling it. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on there, just enough to keep this whole assembly from moving. And that is it. Turn on this. I'll shut it and see if I can hear it. If you listen closely, it's draining properly. Now it's just time to clean everything up. Clean up whatever debris is on the bottom of this bathtub. Now you won't get the scum line from the water standing in there because it's draining so slowly. So now it's time to clean the tub again. I hope this video helped you unclog your drain in your bathtub and get the water flowing again. Thanks for watching Tricky's Workshop. Until next time, take care.